Okay, perfect. So now that we are coming and meeting for a very, very focused and precise session, I quickly want all of you to type your scores now that the result is out. Since the result came quite late, so we gave you a couple of hours so that you have some time to process your emotions. The initial reaction is done. Now, we also shared a lot of positive result reactions, whether positive or negative. The reaction part is done. Now we'll try to respond in such a way that you're going to clear in May 26. I believe that is the objective. With this context, I want all of you to share your marks. Please share your marks in the chat box. You don't have to worry about it. It will be seen only by the panelist. Do not worry too much about it. Share it. So only the mentoring team will get access to that. Nobody is going to judge you. Please share your marks. What exactly are the marks which you got? Please share your marks. I want all of you to share your marks in the chat box. Go ahead. Are you able to text in the group? Are you able to text in the chat box about your score? Okay. Got it. So I think some of you are not able to text in the chat box, right? Okay. So we'll capture your marks. Somebody has got 60, 40, 41, 40, 24, 41. You can share it here. You can share it here. You can share it in the Q&A section. Go ahead and share it in the Q&A session. You have an option to share it in the Q&A. Go ahead. Now I'll be sharing you the clear-cut path in such a way that you will be able to get to a tangible score. Okay? So I'm sharing you the screen. I want all of you to make sure you're able to see the mark sheet. Okay? So this is exactly what I'll be sharing to you in a minute. So please let me know if the screen is visible to you all. Perfect. So keep sharing your mark sheet in the Q&A section. All right. Now I'm sharing you the screen. Is the screen visible to you all, guys? Is the screen visible to you all? Let me quickly talk about group one. Okay. Let me quickly directly talk about group one. What is the strategy? What is the score which you should get? All right. I got your scores. Thanks for sharing. Most of you are in the range of 130 to 140. In terms of the result, group one is about 20% and group two is around 9% or less than 10%, single digit. So that is there, but we have to plan in such a way that the ICA pass percentage is not impacting what you are going to get. You should be able to clear irrespective of ICA pass percentage. Okay, okay, that is what we're looking at. Number one, how should your mark sheet look in May 26? This is exactly the first discussion. How should your mark sheet look in May 26? Do you think this is the right way to approach the next attempt in the given time? How many of you believe this? How many of you know that this is the right way to approach? Please share in the Q&A thing. You can share everything in the Q&A box. Can we share? Can we start the session with this object too? Very, very precisely. You just have to type yes, no, yes, no. Yes or no. Is this how we have to be clinical about it? Yes, right. Perfect. So since the registration for the webinar or workshop are closed, so we are also streaming it live on YouTube. So you can do it in the YouTube chat box also. Number one, the very first exam, FR, May 2nd, the target is 55. 55 is the target which we are looking on May 2nd. Okay. Now I'll tell you why. Number one, the first paper, FR, has some level of stress. Since it is the first paper, it has some level of stress, which won't be there for other two papers. Once you write your FR paper, you'll be reasonably comfortable with AFM and audit. This is one. Number two, for AFM and audit, everything gets revised in 20 hours properly. In just 20 hours, things will be revised. So before the exam, your syllabus will be revised in 1.5 days somehow. But for FR, it will become a longer cycle. So there are some students who may or may not be able to revise within 20 hours. So this is the challenge. So that is why we're given it a relatively lower score as compared to AFM. If you think this is a fair assessment or if this is a fair targeting, please type fair. Please type FAIR, fair, if you think this is fair. Because when I see the scores, most of your scores in FR is reasonably static as compared to AFM. When I say this, whether the paper is tough or not, AFM score will go significantly higher and lower as compared to September and Jan. AFM significant variations there, but FR there is always a median score, right? So that is why we are locking it at 55. How do we get to 55? Number one, in the first hour, you'll be attempting only two questions. We'll use the 15 minutes. This first hour, we'll use 15 minutes and we'll attempt only two questions, okay? 15 minutes to process two questions and we will score 15 marks. How do we get this? We are going to get 8 plus 7. Okay? We are going to get 8 plus 7. Is it doable? If you think it is doable, in the chat box, please type doable. If you think it is doable, please type doable in the chat box. All of you can do it in the Q&A thing. Okay? We kept it that way so that it is not distracting. The reason why chat is disabled is we don't want to keep it distracting. If it's doable, please type doable. I'll keep you engaged with something, but I want you to respond. Okay, I'm checking your responses on the phone as well. So please type. If you think it is doable, please type doable. Fair enough. Now that it is doable, now I'm moving to the second part, MCQs. So as we are speaking, one of the point or one of the perspective which a parent has mentioned just now, around 8:55, just before the session. Sir, one thing which is very unique about HLS is you target the MCQ scores very well. Binish, if you saw our YouTube channel, uh, he has mentioned that my daughter is able to score 30 in AFM MCQ and 26 in FR and 22 in audit something. So basically, if the FR MCQ score is crossing 60 to 70 in that range, it's a very fantastic achievement. So that is why we are keeping this at 22. Do you think if we are planning about scoring 20 plus in MCQ from the beginning, can we score 22 in FR? If you think you can score 22, please type 22 in the chat box. Or if you think you can score a little less or more, type it. What do you think is the AFM MCQ score? Type it in the chat box. I want all of you to type things in the chat box. Please type. Whatever you think is possible. Please type. I don't want plus minus. I want a specific number. 20. If you think 20, please type plus minus. I want all of you to respond. I want each and everyone to respond. I'm closely monitoring your numbers because we want to give a specific response. If it's not, 22 is not feasible because one of you has mentioned 15, 16. Most of them are saying 20. I want all of you to type what is a score which is possible for you in AFM. Okay, done. Now, third R, since I'm increasing the denominator, please pay attention to this. I want you to pay attention to the third R. I am saying third R will write 3 questions. Okay, in the first R, you will be able to write only 2 questions. Still, it is focused on the numerator. 15 by 28. It is focused on the numerator. Third R is focused on the denominator. Since your accuracy drops, even after writing 3 questions, you can score 18. So let's say 6 into 3. This is the average score which you are looking at. Sometimes let's say you get 8 or you miss out sub part and all of that. So third R, what do you think can be scored in the third R? Please type the third R score in the chat box. What do you think can be scored in the third R? I want all of you to type. What do you think you can score in the third R? I want all of you to respond. What do you think? If you think it is 18, write 18. If you think it is 20, write 20, write whatever it is. So what do you think you can score in the third R? So I think most of you are scoring 16, 18. That is what you're mentioning, all of you. I think that is also clear. Okay. So can we safely lock 55 in FR? Can we do this? Can we lock 55 in FR? Yes, no? If the answer is yes, please type yes. I'll go to the second group also very shortly. But right now, can we lock 55 in FR? Perfect. Okay. So this is a target. We'll discuss in detail of how we can achieve this, but this is a starting point. Okay. Done. Next, we're talking about 65 in AFM. The reason being there are attempts where there is a possibility of exemption easily. There are attempts where 40 also looks very tough. The reason being in AFM, most of you follow a memory centric approach. People follow a memory centric approach. You focus on memory. Now, what is the problem here? What is the problem with a memory centric approach? You'll only be able to solve the questions which you have already solved. I want you to pay attention. You will only be able to solve the questions which you have already solved. New questions coming in, you may not be able to solve. If this is making sense, if you understand what I'm talking about, even if you solve 100 questions, even if you solve all the questions in the question bank, you won't be able to solve anything new. This is the most important problem in AFM, which is not the case in FR as much as you face it in AFM. If I'm saying, if you think what I'm saying is true, please type true. Please type true. If this is what you think is true, please type true. Fair enough. Now, how are we going to address it? We're going very bold. We are going very bold. In the first hour, we want you to score 10 in one question plus 9 in other question. 10 in one question. Like I would say 10 by 14 plus 9 by 14. It mostly should be from the same question, or otherwise it will be from two different questions bits combined together. But out of 28, you should be able to score 19. It looks scary, but once you understand the art of problem solving in AFM, you will be able to do it. Okay. So how many of you are confident of scoring 19 in AFM in the first hour? If you think it is 19, please drop 19 in the chat box or in the Q&A window. If you think it is hard, type a number which you think is doable. Please do it in the chat box. I want all of you to respond. I want all of you to respond to this. I want all of you to respond to this. I'm checking all your responses, please. Shweta 14, Shushma 12. I think that is scary, but yeah, I wanted to be frank. That's okay. Basically, with 14, we may not be in a position to target an exemption. That is the problem, but that's okay. Fair. Now let's move to AFM MCQs. It's tricky. Let's say, what if a case scenario come from derivatives? What if a case scenario come from Forex? These are the questions you have. What will happen if the whole case scenario is gone? And most importantly, MCQs can get really tricky in AFM, right? This is a problem you might have. But consistently, we have been scoring in the range of 24 to 30. So I want you to tell me, I expect reasonability, expect truth in terms of how you are feeling it, because once you start doing our process, you'll understand how you can get there. But right now, you can be frank about it. You don't have to write 24 just because I'm saying it. You mention what is the score which you can expect in AFM. Okay, so don't worry about how to get it. How is my responsibility? I'll tell you shortly about how we can help you achieve that, how we will handhold you by implementing it, whether it's online or residential. We'll take care of it. But we want to understand what is the sure shot score in MCQ. Now stop writing the first hour score, start writing MCQ scores in AFL. I want all of you to mention, what do you think you can score realistically in AFM? I want all of you to write to mention that. Okay, it can be, what do you think based on the current preparation? Go ahead and mention that. AFM scores. Okay. So the reason why I'm making you write and think is because unless you see the target mark sheet, if you're not able to think about it, you cannot get it. You cannot get what is not planned. If you are not able to accept it at the planning level, how can it reflect on the actual mark sheet? This is just a target mark sheet, which we are sitting 2 months before the exam. So how do you get it on 2nd or 4th of May is a bigger question. Right now, you should be reasonably bold and back yourself to get it. Eventually, yes, saying is a lot more easier than doing, but we have been doing what we are saying, so that leave it to us. But right now, I want you to write what you think can be scored. Yes, you can be fair, you can be open. Now coming to the last thing. Okay, so now think of the, I think now I want you to give a trick question. So now don't just tell me about this alone. I want you to mention what is the target score for you for AFM. How much do you think can you score for AFM? How much do you think can be scored for AFM? Fair enough. Good. Now, in the interest of time, I'll have a lot more to teach. We'll discuss in detail on a one-to-one basis. Yeah, that's fair and above. Yes, 60 the paper comes easy, but I think fair expectation. Fair enough. Now, write a number for audit. Similarly, write a number for audit between 40 to 45. I don't want to write any number because we keep getting some 50s, but that's okay. Write a number between 40 to 45 for audit. Okay. 40 to 45 for audit. What is the number which you can score for audit? I want all of you to mention what is the total score you can get for audit. Fair. Now, this is the blueprint which you have decided for yourself. Okay. This is the blueprint which you have decided for yourself. So you should start working on the target mark sheet directly in terms of R. So I'll give you an insight right now. Don't start the entire 3 hour preparation at once. First, focus on what is that syllabus which has a denominator of, let's say, 35 marks, because you cannot exactly guess 28. So target 35 to 40 marks, which will definitely appear in the paper. So target 40 marks and try to score 15. First, get to that milestone. It might take 3 days, 5 days, 1 week. What it will do is you have 9 exams. According to us, you have 3 by 3 is equal to 9 exams. So why I'm talking about it? Because the moment you talk about 1 hour exam, it is achievable. When I said 12 by 32, it is far more achievable instead of 45 by 100, because I'm simplifying the task for you. When you have a smaller task, if a task is broken down into smaller pieces, it is easily achievable. Yes or no? Simply type yes or no. Is it yes or no? I'm saying the smaller task, the task is smaller. Fair enough. Okay. So now we have a target mark sheet to work upon. We have a target mark sheet to work upon. How do we achieve it and how can we further customize it? Because right now, I just mentioned in your scores, there are some variations. I believe some of you have done your coaching, some of you have not done your coaching, some of you got 90, some of you got 120. There are different people. So I'll tell you very shortly about how it can be further customized to your individual requirement. Okay. I believe you got a glimpse of group 1. Let me quickly move to group 2. Similarly, the way we have done it for group 1, this is how we are going to break down your scores into 3 hours for DT, 3 hours for IDT, and I'm being very realistic in IBS. I understand most of you scored quite less in IBS. So we are gave only 45, even though it's a 4 hour open book exam. Okay. So we are keeping a cushion of 10%. 150 is the core which we get. If you target only 150, the difficulty and the evaluation might take it minus 10%, which will take it to 135. Okay. Which will take it to 135. This is the danger. So this is the danger involved in this aspect. So 135 is the risk which we are looking at. Okay. So this is the target mark sheet for group 2, where you have to target it like this. Now what will happen? Let's say even if it becomes 55, 55 and 40, still you'll get to 150. So this is how we are planning it. Okay. Now that you have a target mark sheet, how many of you are interested in knowing how it can be customized for you? How it can be customized for you. If you want to know how it can be customized, please type me. Please type me, because I'm giving you, I understand. I understand this is a bit generic. This is a bit open. Please type me. Normally, our workshops are very detailed. We go for almost 120 minutes to 2 to 2.5 hours. Today, you are busy, we are busy. So we are keeping it very brief. We only want to tell you one thing, that we are there for you, we are there with you. That is the objective of today's workshop. Okay. So I'll give you one example of how we can actually customize it for you. Let's say this is your auditing chapter index. So there is one student who has already done professional ethics. If you already complete professional ethics, it can be quickly revised in 3 hours. If you have not done it, you can mention it completed partially and you can take 6 to 9 hours. So this is our way. We call it CCT, where each and every student gets this customized blueprint for you to be able to understand where your individual level of preparation is. Okay. This is about the input level. In terms of output, in terms of knowing your mistakes, in terms of understanding what are the behavioral gaps and all, what we normally do is to understand things better. These are the 3 steps. The first step, okay? We want all of you to simply share your mark sheet. Just share your mark sheet. As I'm talking to you, I have this specific number with me. So if you want that customization, step number 1, please share your mark sheet 707598597. Even if you are using a mobile to join the meeting, just go ahead and share your mark sheet with this number. This is the first step. Go ahead. If you are done it, please type done, because I'm making it easy for you, because you know the rush. Normally, a lot of people miss out. We take almost a month to respond because we have only 11 slots in a particular attempt. If you have shared the mark sheet, please type done. Step number 1, please share your mark sheet and type done. That's it. Simple and straightforward. 1 minute. Takes 30 seconds. Share this mark sheet and type done. Yes, Shreya will customize it very clearly. We'll do it. But right now, in the interest of the time, I'm telling you how we are going to do. Okay? Just share your mark sheet. Is it done by everyone? Please type done if it is done. Please share your mark sheet. I'm making it very simple. So I'm talking about a 3-step admission process for those who are trying to reach out to HLS and who think you're not getting opportunity to talk to us. 3-step admission process. I'm talking about this on the results day. The first and foremost step is WhatsApp your mark sheet directly. Just share your mark sheet to 707598597. Simple and straightforward step. The moment you share your mark sheet, you'll get a call back within 24 hours to do an initial assessment call, okay, which is done. So once the initial assessment is done, once we understand that you might be a good fit to join HLS, we'll schedule a Zoom call or direct visit. Direct visit, you can come down to HLS and check how things are, and we can have a one-to-one consultation call in detail about how we can personalize things. As I showed you, this is how we personalize things for you. So all of this will happen in terms of the personalization. We'll also build a customized mark sheet for you. All of this can happen, but all you need to do is just drop your mark sheet. You'll get an initial assessment call. We'll clearly tell you whether we can help you or not. We don't want random people trying to join us randomly. Only when we are in position to help you out, we will be able to do this. Okay. First step is WhatsApp your mark sheet. Second step is you'll get an initial assessment call within 24 hours. After that, if you are in Hyderabad, we request you to come down to meet us directly. And if you're in some other state, we're not able to come down here, we'll do a Zoom call. So your admission process will take in just 1 day. In 1 day, we'll be able to tell you whether we'll be able to help you or not. Okay. So online, residential, hybrid, multiple options are there. Boot camp, multiple options are there where we can help you. So this is how it is done. Okay. If you have shared your mark sheet, please type done in the comment section, whether it's a YouTube video or where. If you have shared it, please type done so that we'll get back to you within the next 24 hours. Okay. So this is our admission process. Now, beyond this, what else can happen? What else has to happen? See, this time we are focusing on hyper personalization. When I say hyper personalization, we want to give you an individual strategy. We want to give you a selective individual strategy. So when you book an appointment, so once you, I'll tell you how this works. So this is how the Calendly appointment will work. So once you book a call with us, we'll be sharing you this link. We'll be sharing you this link where you can, let's say tomorrow, if you want to get a one-to-one appointment. So there are 4 to 5 questions using which you can schedule an event. Normally, we share this link only to people after the initial assessment, which will take almost 1 week after they reach out to us. But I'm assuring you, for most of you who have shared your mark sheet, we'll have an initial assessment in the next 24 hours and we'll share this. Okay. So this is how we'll connect on a one-to-one Zoom call. And if you want to come to HLS directly, we'll also facilitate it tomorrow itself. So by 9 p.m. tomorrow, each and everyone who has attended this workshop will be able to come and reach out to us, and we'll give you an individual strategy on a one-to-one basis. Is it good? to get started for your preparation? Is it a good start for your preparation where somebody is spending good amount of time on a one-to-one basis, who are the single most authoritative experts in India to talk about helping people clear in 1 or 2 attempts? Okay, please type good enough on the result day immediately. If you think this is good enough, please type good enough. Good enough. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, over and above this, okay? Over and above this, what I'm giving you is, there is one particular video I'll show you. This is our channel. So over and above this, what I will do for you is, so there is one video which I want all of you to watch it. Okay. So this video has key insights.
Yeah. So, Namaskaram. Today we are here to celebrate Akshita's birthday. Instantly, I say results.
Is the screen visible and audible? Is
Also,
the video
yeah,
visible and audible? Please type visible and audible.
Now, yes, she has a reason to celebrate her birthday because she has successfully cleared her group 1. And only after she cleared group 1, her friends sent this cake. So she has only transaction. So quickly, what's your feeling at the moment?
Okay. So this is the screen which should be visible. If you're not, flip the screen. If you're using on a phone, you have to slide the screen here and there. Rest of you, please give a confirmation because I want you to watch this video, understand what worked. All of them have cleared. So I want you to know the 1 or 2 reasons. It's only a 13-minute video. Please watch it with undivided attention. Right now, stay here, watch it, because I don't want to brag about how we produce results. I want you to understand what our students and parents and what there are some hidden tips. I want you to take the most out of it. So I want you to watch this video. Okay. So it's just going to take 13 minutes and then I'll conclude the session with one more surprise. Meanwhile, I believe all of you have dropped your mark sheets. I think yes. So that is what it is. Now I want you to watch this video for the next 13 minutes and I'll reconnect. Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Best gift I ever received till date.
Best gift by
I say, yeah.
I say becomes the best. Now,
Yeah.
Role of HLS in making this happen. What significantly changed?
When I came first, the last score was 130 and now it's 165. I think 35. Like,
what happened is clear.
Yeah.
Please.
With the help of mentors.
Specifically, see, the reason for asking this question is the need to know this is the single most reason. You have to identify this is one reason which made the difference between 130 and 165.
Techniques, like all HLS techniques.
Name one thing which has one thing. What is significantly critical success factor?
Please, 2 chapter.
Good.
For MCQs, elimination method.
Elimination method for MCQ.
And for that 1 hour strategy for exam. Yeah, those 2 work for me.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, round of applause for clearing. Now, similar question. So, congratulations for winning. Thanks. Played with that. So, from your side, because you are the one who created a Tamil gang with an HLS. That one video. Yes. Now, yes, from there to here, how was your experience and what is that single most realistic you feel?
I was that one guy who can either fall that side or this side, and I'm still on that line. So that really helped out for me because of mentors. Like, I'll tell who specifically. It was Ravali ma'am. Like, she guided me through FR because FR was my weakest paper. And she guided me like really well. Last, luck factor. She's my biggest luck factor. And when it comes to the solid foundation, it's Pushpa ma'am, like our firebrand, like always. She's the best in audit, and they really pushed me to get 150 exactly. And they were my confidence, everything, because my health was taken a hit. And I think HLS gave me a complete development. Like, I could have easily failed. But right now I'm standing here because it's because of them and it's because of you, sir.
Perfect. Now,
And thank you, definitely. Thank you, Ravali, Pushpa. I know it is not.
Because they're looking at her.
ఎందుకు ఆన్సర్ మీరు ఇట్లా చేస్తారు థ్యాంక్స్ రవలి థ్యాంక్స్ పుష్ప అండ్ ఆల్సో అపూర్వ అండ్ ఫర్ స్పెషల్ స్టాండర్డ్స్ ఐ వాంట్ టు థ్యాంక్ హర్ష అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ మైత్రే సార్ ఆల్సో
It's like a movie party. Yeah, got it. Akif, yes. So congratulations, Akif. So the critical factor which made the difference to help you clear.
I was a guy who was very poor in time management, and especially before exam, you insisted me to write as much as I could, and then you gave me the strategy of 4 to 5. I have to dedicate 3 to 4 1 hour. I have to dedicate purely to MCQ. No, I was like very scared. In that first 1 hour, it went bad for me. I was not able to achieve 28 marks. Still, I dropped my pen. I took the MCQ paper. I did that. That was a very game-changing factor which helped me. And then regardless of the questions how it was, I went through answering the questions which I only know. I wrote perfectly all the questions which I know. Which especially like Pushpa ma'am helped me to prepare and tell me the what exactly mistake I'm doing in writing the answer. I avoided all those mistakes and I wrote the exact answer. Then I went to the MCQ. Then third hour was like my time management was drastically poor. But these techniques were the thing which helped me to clear from being from that side to coming to this side now.
Fair. So basically, to conclude, round of applause for him. Yeah. So we'll do a very detailed case for every one of them. But right now, to summarize, exam strategy, 3-hour exam strategy, more than the 3 months or 3 years behind. 3-hour exam strategy is extremely important. And within that 3 hours, the MCQR is very important. Okay, that is what you have to remember. And I want the camera guy to make it a bit, the angle is a bit exciting. It's like whoever is speaking, it is only like this flat. So yeah, now we covered all 3. Now moving to Kirti. Yeah.
Thank you so much. First, thanks to Pushpa. Next, everyone.
Everybody gave
Next, Ravali, Harshini, Harsha, and Pooja, Apurva. You. That was
all the people are.
no. Group 2, Hari sir, back Vishwesh. So that was my solid. Next, Benish, my only study buddy. No. Like only we two studied separately, and only we two managed everything. It was very good. Last time when I stopped at 147, also I was very happy that I could score A from exemption. This time it's done. Next time I'm a CA Kirti. That's for sure.
Baby.
Next, thanks to my parents also.
Okay, so okay, I've told this many times, but I am very happy that I've cleared, and I would like to thank everybody here.
Nice.
I mean, I cannot just individually thank, but yes, everybody has helped me get to where I have come, and in whatever way they have helped me, it has benefited. Special thanks to you, to Ravi sir, to all the mentors, and of course Kirti. She has been there as my study buddy for the entire attempt, and yes, everything just worked out well.
And in terms of the technique, like they have mentioned something specific, exactly what is that one specific thing which was extremely crucial?
Recalling with Kirti. That
Recalling with
yes, study buddy, but more than that, recalling with a study buddy. Yes. So that worked for me.
And we have spotted her to be a very good mentor in the very beginning, because people who are literally complicated as a student make very good mentors. So you have an open offer to come and join HLS in front of your parents. We're offering this. We'll talk more about it. But your base level is sorted. It's like a government job, it is sorted. Whatever number you have on your mind, it will be met. Okay. Your job, you're settled. The second part is also done. First equation, second equation is also done. Okay. Sir, from your side, yes. So finally,
sir, I feel there were many improvements. Like I have been observing her very closely. I don't know whether you are aware of that or not. And first thing is that strategizing part of it. How to attempt all questions. That is one thing. And reproducing the things which you have studied in a more technical way. That is another thing. And third most important thing, which I feel is somewhat incredible also, the way you helped her in getting good marks in MCQs. Getting 30 out of 30, I did not really ever thought. In one of the subjects, I think it was AFM, and then in FR, I think the marks have not come, but what I understand, she is somewhere like 26 out of 30. And in audit, again, 22 kind of, that is something unbelievable. So your support in achieving her to that level in MCQ, at times, in fact, I used to feel whether in descriptive part she's doing equally good or not, but ultimately it has emerged that the descriptive also went very well, but then that thing of scoring great marks in MCQs that she could develop here, that was absolutely wonderful. And the continuous monitoring, mentoring, those all things were wonderful. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. And I'll also have to tell you, unless parents support from the beginning, it is not possible. And they are not the very professional parents who were always supporting her. So round of applause for the parents. So coming from the investment perspective of parents' education, so how was the decision in your mind when you have to look at that?
So you're talking about the fees and all? I feel like many things we realize, many things we don't realize. Each month is important. Each attempt is very important. In my opinion, each day is important. That way, in fact, in November, we were sitting, all four of us of the family somewhere, and we thought, okay, paisa is not material. If somebody can really guide and help her in doing this, paisa is not really material, because if anybody clears it one attempt ahead, it is more than compensated. It's more than. And that is that way it is absolutely fine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now your question.
Okay.
Just one
Take the words.
which is beyond his academics or something.
This is hostel mein rehne ki life.
See, before joining HLS, she has never stayed in a hostel. So here, the hostel part of the life also taught her many things, many things. So adjusting with the other roommates, with the people who are studying together. So all those things also brought some kind of discipline, some kind of regular things. You have to get up at 5:30 and be in the class at 6. And all are there. So this is also many times not possible at home. Acha 6 hai na, okay, 6:30 ka alarm laga karke again I will sleep. But here it was something like full group is going, full group is joining at 6. So I also have to be there. So those things are also very important. Somehow I feel a person who gets problems in life will always learn from those problems. So थोड़े मेहनत से हम बहुत कुछ we learn from those small things. So that way also I feel it is important that all the group has stayed together and prepared together, supported each other. Thank you.
I always keep saying CA is a family course, and this is a kind of family which thoroughly deserves this qualification. And round of applause for complete support going together. And one important thing about Beenish, the way she handled her last attempt, I'm extremely proud of her. Not about the result per se. She was having challenges at home. She was helping people here. she had to manage her own self. It was not easy. So that way, beyond the qualification, she has evolved as a person. So that is one big change. I think she grew 10 years in just 1 year. That is exactly a kind of change. So that for that, yes, a round of applause for Binish. What else? So yes, let's proceed to the much awaited event. Thank you. Yeah. Go ahead, get started. Sir, please. Go closer. I think all of you go to the other side. Go to the
जियोपॉलिटिक्स में एक कहावत होती है, there are decades when nothing happens,
So-
and there are weeks in which decades happen.
What's your reaction after watching all of that? Quickly type in a single word. Oh, somebody. Okay, that's fantastic. Good to know. So what's your reaction after watching it? Type your reaction in one word or one sentence. Type it there. Type it. I want all of you to type it. What is your reaction after watching this? Go ahead, type it. Want to be recorded next to you. Very good. That's touchy. I'll remember this, Anubhav. Fair. Okay. Okay. So all of you, or let me be very open about why we are doing this in the busy hour. We have a lot of parents who are willing to talk to us, celebrate, and all of things are there. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to switch your mindset. So I no longer want you to think about what has already happened in January. Let's shift the focus to May. So while you're watching all of this, subtly your mind is creating possibilities instead of getting stuck in the pain. How many of you have observed that? As I'm talking to you, you feel better? How many of you feeling better? I'm not saying you need not even be sure that you're going to clear. You need not be sure that you want to join HLS. But how many of you are feeling better? Please type better. That's it. Thank you for that. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. I want all of you to respond. Okay, we're concluding in 5 minutes, and as I promised, whoever are there, I said I'll give you a special parting gift, which is very valuable. You'll know when I talk about it. It'll be extremely valuable, and I think this is the most useful thing somebody can give at this moment. So I'll do it in a minute, but I want you to type how you are feeling currently. If it's better, please type better. Okay. All right. So thank you for all the responses. Yeah, thank you. It's my duty as your senior. Let's say we are in the college. Let's say I'm in the 4th year, in the 1st year. That's what seniors do, right? So unfortunately, we don't have the college or that ecosystem. So school is place where fundamentally, since you're respected, or announcement that, okay, let's meet very quickly immediately after the result. I respect that. When you start at 9 o'clock and when you leave at 10 o'clock, because I want you to process your emotions. I don't want to talk about it too much today. It's just tomorrow. The way we have spent this 1 hour with each of you, I'm going to spend. Yeah, I already answered it. Tomorrow I'm going to spend 1 hour with each of you. Okay. Personally, I'll do it. Me, mostly I'll be taking most of the sessions. And my team is also involved, so we'll do it tomorrow. How many of you are ready for that? How many of you are excited? Let's say the way we did a group session today, tomorrow I'll do a one-to-one session with each of you. That is my gift for you because you have trusted us. I'll do a one-to-one session. How many of you are excited for it? Excited, ready, whatever. Ready and excited. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay. Got it. Perfect. Perfect. Good. So for you to be able to do it smoothly, I have shared a link in the chat box. Okay, please go and click it. I've shared a link in the chat box. Are you able to see that? Now you'll be able to see this in the chat box. So go and click the link. I'll guide you. We'll conclude this in the next 3 minutes. So the moment you click on the link, you'll be able to I'll take you to the steps. First, it'll take you here. Then let's say you go to tomorrow. Let's pick up a time, 2 o'clock. Next. So enter your name. You follow my instructions right now. Enter your name, your email ID, your marks in the previous attempt, subject wise. Let's say you can write group 1, we'll understand. If you write group 1, let's say 44, 34, 28, we'll get it. That's it. Simple. Okay. Which group are you planning to attempt? Let's say you want to write once again both. Now, how do you, if you can clear your CA exams, group 1 or group 2, how will it improve your career and overall life? Let's say you want to kickstart earning plus become peaceful. That's something as simple, whatever comes to your mind. This is to understand you. That's it. Okay. So you write something. And how do you want HLS to support you, whether you want online or residential? Because residential, the slot, both of them, the slots are very limited. So you want to start immediately. If somebody is ready, we'll start tomorrow itself. And if you are sure about working with HLS, how are you going to invest? Let's say support of siblings, or parents, or mom, whatever it is. How are you going to invest? Because based on that, we want to understand. We want to know that are you completely ready? So demand is equal to desire plus ability. A lot of people would love to come to HLS, but it is fair on our part to give preference to people who are fully ready, because we cannot solve your financial issues. We can only solve your exam issues. So that is why we want to be clear about the entire scenario. Once you submit it, we'll join a call tomorrow. So if you have submitted it, if you have scheduled it, please type scheduled. If you're scheduled it, as you're talking to me, if you're scheduled, please type schedule in the Q&A box. No, Karan, if you already did it, don't do it again. So if Maitreya has had a discussion with you, if the link is already shared, you need not do it again. So rest of you, if you're done, please type schedule. The reason why I'm doing this is, if you normally have to get here, the link is not directly available to you. You have to share a mark sheet, then our team has to reach out to you. And then the phone call has to happen. There will be shortlisting. I'm bypassing all of this because you joined the Zoom call and you trusted us on the results day. That's why I'm doing this. So if I schedule this, see, the first 2-3 things will take only what? 1 minute and then 2 questions. That's it. So you should be able to do it in a couple of minutes. If you've done it, please type scheduled. Please type scheduled. I'll wait for each and every one of you and then I'll leave. Please type schedule. I want all of you to mention this. Where I'll sit with you one-to-one basis tomorrow. Please type schedule. I want all of you to type it. Please type schedule. Please type schedule if this is done. Parents or siblings, anything. So just type this. I want all of you to mention this. Please type schedule. The link will be open only for a couple of minutes. Please do it fast. Vishwas, yes, I just got it. Please type scheduled and make sure you join on the time. If it is missed, we cannot give one more opportunity. And we want you to join along with your parents. This is compulsory for you to join along with your parents. Okay. Please join the call along with your parents. So no matter what they might be doing, this is important because this is a family course. That's what I mentioned. And your result. So you should be able to convince your parents or tell your parents that, okay, I did not clear at this moment, but I'll make sure I'll clear in the upcoming attempt. I need your support. Please come and sit with me and come and join a call. We met somebody, they want your insights because we also want to understand your personality from the aspect of your parents. So we want that to happen. Done? Everyone is done? Scheduled? Anubhav, if you did not get a slot, please drop a text. We'll see what can be done. You book a slot for day after tomorrow and text it on the WhatsApp. We'll do something. Okay? Done. If your parents stay in a different city, please share them the WhatsApp Zoom link. We want your parents to be joining. Otherwise, the call won't happen and the session won't be closed. And unnecessarily, once you miss the bus, we have only 11 slots. Please understand. We will only have 11 slots. So that is what we are going to do. Okay? So right now, as I said in this video, I'll probably show you this. This is what I want you to understand. So this is something which I clearly wanted you to do this.
This is a very, very important and a must-watch video before there is a certificate. What we're looking at is the impact of happy congratulations, have a group, the other group, and continue the momentum. This is very important. You think it should be, so don't get too much emotional. There is to be, if you get too much emotional, it will impact your May 26 once again, because Jan is a thing of the past, May is futuristic. So how do you make sure this results, if it are, especially if it's unsuccessful, it will not impact the May 26? Number one, the instant reaction, let's say the result reaction, don't do anything about it. React the way it is. Don't worry about it. Don't just react as per your emotional state. React because you shouldn't control it. The instant reaction is totally fine, just like a result reaction video, it's totally fine. But what you have to focus on is within 24 hours, you have to build a result-driven response. Response is well thought out. It's not instant, it is a well thought out response, which will connect it to 6. So instant reaction does not matter, whatever it is. Even if you handle it well or not, don't worry about it. Result-driven response to drive on 6. Now, what do I mean by result-driven response? It's a conscious and controlled response, which has 3 levels. How soon can you restart? It's like disaster recovery planning. How soon can you restart? Almost immediately, the earlier the better. Okay? Next, what are the 3 things you need to improve? So this tells about how can you clear the next step. And what are the 3 mistakes you should avoid? This will help you to understand why did you fail in the previous attempt. These are the only 3 things which are required for the result-driven response. Now, if you already understand these 3 aspects, please share your mark sheet along with these 3 questions to 707598590. We will give you a solution within 60 minutes. By the time we receive it, within 60 minutes, we'll respond what needs to be done with this. The other option is, if you're not able to figure out these 3 things, you can join our live workshop at 7 p.m. on March 1st, March 2nd, March 3rd.
Okay, so what I was emphasizing on this is, it's okay to have a very, very emotional reaction to what has happened, but now we have converted that reaction into a proper and strong response, right? We're talking about a proper response instead of a random reaction. I hope this is clear for you. So tomorrow I'll meet with each and every one of you individually. I'll take care of it. Okay, we'll do something. We'll figure out something, whether you're continuing this emotional state of mind tonight or not. That's okay. Either way, I'll take care of it tomorrow. We'll get in touch on a personal basis. So whatever done is done. It's okay. Done, dusted, over and out. So when nobody is there for you, you are the first person whom you should back out. This is the most important truth of life. At this moment, it looks like the world has deserted you. Everybody is celebrating and all of that. But please understand that you have to be with yourself. We also have students who have cleared, who have not cleared. So it's a mixed feeling for us mixed feeling for all of us. When we say this, the reason being, there are practical possibilities. Somebody who has never done anything, if they come just 3 weeks before the exam, we try our best. It might go to 120, 130. Sometimes with very minimal preparation, things go to 160, 170. There are a lot of factors which come into the equation. But the point is, you have to back yourself at any given point of time. And if you let yourself down, nobody will be able to pick you up. So I want you to come with self-belief, and I'll trust you to make sure you clear in the next attempt. I hope this has been helpful. I'll see you tomorrow in person. So do not worry. Take care, sleep happily, or watch a movie, and don't let others disturb your pace.